All right, so what's up? What's up? Today I want to talk to you about something that's really near and dear to my heart, to my mind all the time. And that's how thankful I am for what I've been able to do here in the freight broker business. I know a lot of people say different things about the transportation industry and how it's this or it's that. But the one thing that I can say is that it has really changed my life. Business ownership within the transportation industry as a freight broker has changed my life. And I know that different people have different experiences, and more people than I would want to admit start businesses and fail. I hate to have people come in and start businesses and those businesses don't get off the ground and do really well like people want. I don't like to see that. I would like to see people, realize their dreams. But I understand that it's not for everybody to do because it's such a significant investment in your time and your energy that most people are not willing to make that commitment. But those of us that are willing to make that commitment, man, I tell you, there is a wonderful reward that awaits you on the other side if you're willing to do that. Congrats again to those of you that have. But I think it is, when we're talking about success in business, to me, success in business is someone who has started their own business and they are totally and completely free of the job. They are independent of a job. They provide their income for them, their families. They are someone who is free of the boss, right? Independent, they make their own decisions. They're in control of their lives, right? They have all of the responsibility is on their shoulders for whether they succeed or not. They don't give that or they stopped at some point giving that to someone else, giving that responsibility to someone else, right? So they accept that full on and they build a life for themselves through the business. To me, that's success in a business. Now, of course, that comes with being able to produce and do it over a long period of time. Being in business for yourself 10, 15, 20 years, that's a long time to have been able to maintain good products and services, maintain good relationships with customers. That says something about you as a business owner when you can do that. So I want to commend all of you that have done that. Big super congrats. But I want to talk to you today about how the freight broker business has changed my life, the transportation industry, trucking. It has changed my life, right? When I first started my freight broker business, I was starting out. I had not really seen any real success in business just yet. I had started several different businesses and I had seen small successes, but not real success that I would see in this freight brokerage, right? So when you hadn't seen real success, you say you have confidence, but most times you don't really have the confidence that you say you have. It's always better to get some wins first, and your confidence starts to be, stronger and stronger. So I had to develop my confidence, right? When I first came in, I had to get stronger and stronger, and as I started to move forward in the business, I did get stronger. My confidence got much stronger. I believe a whole lot more in myself and what I could do as I started to go out and get little small wins, and then those wins got bigger and bigger. But when I started, I didn't have a retirement that I had saved or an amount of money that I could say, at some point when I get to the point where I don't want to work anymore, I can say, you know what? I can live off of the money that I've saved. I can live off my investments. I didn't have that, right? But when I started a freight broker business, it gave me an avenue. It gave me a path to creating financial freedom for myself. You see, because what I realized is that financial freedom is not just about money, it's about you making the right decisions with the money that you are making. And business is one of those types of deals where sometimes things are good, sometimes it's not so good. So you got to know, how to capitalize. You got to know how to capitalize on opportunities. And you can't let those opportunities slip away, right? You can't make a lot of money and then say, oh, okay, well, I messed this money off. I'll get another chance to make the same type of money again another time. Because you may or you may not, right? Now, hopefully you will get a chance to, but it just makes sense to capitalize on the opportunities that you have. And when I came into the freight broker business, I said that this was an opportunity that I had to capitalize on. So I started to make myself smarter around the usage of money, how money works. And I built a retirement for myself and my family through the freight broker business, right? That is a super big accomplishment for me. It gives you that feeling of security. It gives you the feeling of accomplishment, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and taken care of your family, right? Once you take care of the money piece, then you're free to be in your creative mind. You're free to explore your creative mind, right? So I think it's important to take care of the money piece as quickly as you possibly can. And then, of course, knowing that that's something that you'll always continue to add to. But you want to get to a point, an amount of money where you feel like you are secure, right? You and your family are secure, even if you didn't work any longer, right? So that's the first thing that I wanted to do. And I did that through my freight broker business. Now, of course, longevity, being able to maintain a business is not easy. It's something that you have to really work on. You have to spend time working on your business, working on yourself, improving yourself, right? Because in order for me to run a successful business, I have to become a better person. I have to become a more knowledgeable individual, right? So I have to read, and I have to keep reading different books that are gonna allow for me to explore my best self, right? To find my best self. You got to read, man. You just got to, expose yourself to things that you haven't exposed yourself to before, right? When it comes down to taxes and learning how taxes work, I think that's something that we as business owners need to spend more time in, because that's your business biggest expense usually, right? And if you can learn how to decrease the amount that you pay in taxes, doing it the legal way, doing it in a way that is above board, just using the resources that are available to you, then that gives you a huge advantage in building a successful business, right? I tell you, man, what else did I do that I think is just, super groundbreaking? I'll tell you this. The freight broker business changed my life in the sense that it gave me a platform that helped me to understand how to manage business, right? When I started my first businesses, I didn't really know how to manage a business. I just thought that it was about working hard, and, if you work hard, things will turn out pretty good. But it's not just about hard work, it's about working on the right things, right? It's about knowing what to work on. And my first couple of businesses, I didn't do that well. But when I started the freight broker business, as I started to build it and continue to build it, I learned so much about managing a successful business, being a good manager of business, right? There are certain systems that you want to put in place in your business so that you don't always have to be involved. The more you can take yourself out of things, the better it will be for you. Because if your business is 100% dependent on you, then when you are not there, then everything goes to doo-doo. So we don't want that. We want to make sure that we are managing in the sense that we're putting in systems that allow for us to buy back, so to speak, more of your time. I tell you, business ownership has been a wonderful, wonderful endeavor. And in my opinion, and it's just my opinion now, I wouldn't have been fulfilled in my life had I not started my own business. You know, that was just something that I wanted to do as a man. I wanted to start my own business and provide for my own self, provide a customer with a product or service that they can appreciate, that they could see value in, and be willing to purchase from me and continue to purchase from me over a long period of time. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do that, and I did that. I did that through the freight broker business, right? So whatever business you're looking to start, I just want to let you know you can do whatever it is that you want to do. It's all up to you. If you want to change your life through business ownership, you absolutely can. It's just about you making the decision to say, you know what? I'm not going to accept anything less than what I want out of this life, and then going after it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I certainly hope this information has been helpful. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. Until the next time, see you at the top of the mountain, because the bottom is way too crowded.